Yeah, looks like they back for a fifth season, man.
Who that?
Sports Roundtable.
Who?
SRT Crew.
Whoa.
SRT. They got that realness flowing in their DNA. Damn you lame if you ain't tuned to SRT today. HO got that payload when he say so. What you betting on? Don't get mad at me on fantasy. Break up Kyrie LeBron. I be smooth as sports superhero Hancock in the mix. Deal with roll top forever. Real talk, you know who he gon' pick. See where I be with SRT. Behind the glass, that G-Money. Mayweather strong, I never lose. 6-man elite, that's Jay Smooth.
All you other sports radio shows is fake news. Believe it. Turn up your radios, cause it's time for SRT Radio. Yeah.
What up? It's Sports Roundtable, and we're live from the virtual studios overlooking the digital world. Yes, sir. Welcome to another SRT Wednesday. Happy SRT Wednesday. I am your humble host, H.O. from Bankhead. And I got my usual suspects in the building with me. Well, in somewhere, not in the actual building, but somewhere. And to my right, I got the guy that has a new coach at the Powder Blue. Coach is in the building. What up, Coach?
H.O.
Yes, sir.
Did somebody not get the memo tonight that this is not this Negro's Attractive Sports Show? What color you got on?
Blue.
Dark blue, but mine is black. Look at this. Look at this color. Come. We Go ahead with the introduction. Go ahead. I can't win for losing.
Well, he did look good on the flyer that AI made for me. Good enough.
Ahead.
My main man down at the bottom from DNA Sports, Mr. Asa Brown. What's up, bro?
Gentlemen, how you doing?
What's happening?
Everything good. I tell you what, Coach, hold on for a second. Y'all hold on. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. Coach done made him go change clothes. Coach, what you got going on?
I mean, you got to be cohesive with what's going on with the program. You make the program look better when everybody looks better. I mean, come on, this is not DNA Sports. I know I know you want to promote his show. You don't see me with red and real stuff on. No. It's he's not gonna put on anything black. He just going to get his sound right. Wait a minute.
What's going on, Coach? What we need to do?
There it is, my man.
One thing I will let you know about DNA Sports Talk, we can fit in any environment. You know what I mean?
There it is.
See,
all right, before we get started, fella, let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in the world of NFL. Kaleb McGary retires today, second day of volunteer minicamp, and Kaleb McGary says that he's going to retire. And this is would have been his fourth year in the league, and now he's sitting it down. Just wanted to get y'all quick thoughts on that real quick. Smitty will be on here next week. He had a lot of things going on today as he's breaking the news. And the Falcons did go ahead and sign Lawan Taylor, offensive tackle from the Kansas City Chiefs, former offensive tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs. So they don't have to spend a whole lot of priorities trying to get an offensive tackle in the draft. Well, Ace, I guess I'll start with you since coach don't really care. He worried about the steel curtain. So.
I was gonna make a nice little comment about McGary. What you got up, Caleb?
I mean, he's not the only one to retire. Stephen Gilmore retired as well earlier in the week or last week.
Yeah, man. And then I think one of the former Bears was diagnosed with CTE. So
Steve McMichael.
Steve McMichael. Yeah, so maybe these folks starting to take this football thing serious, all this colliding and headbutting and all this other kind of stuff. So, but I think McGarry has either some medical issues or some family issues, and he said, "Look, I'm good."
If you know, for some, just like everybody else, man, if you made the proper, done some things correctly with your money, and you can sit down and have a conversation with your accountant, and your accountant can say, "Hey, you good?" And I don't know how. Well, he just said you said this is third year,
Maybe fourth year.
So he didn't. Yeah. So he didn't make, because what, you got to be there 6 years, 7 years before you get retirement money.
Yeah, I think 6 to 7 years is definitely vested.
Yeah. So
yeah,
like I said, so it sounds like to me he's probably made some right decisions with his money now, and these guys can go back to their alma mater and coach. They can go to high school and coach. They can go to D2 and coach. Depending on what he took, he might be able to get a job, commentating or whatever. So I'm not, if you do what you need to do with your money right, you might see more of this. And if you get these guys that can get, I'm not saying he did, but as you get guys now that get can get NIL money, and if they do right with their NIL money and then get a couple of years of the league money, you might see that happening. You might see this happen a lot more. They might have a 4 to 5 year plan with the NFL instead of a 8 to 10.
Understood. Since we're speaking of coaching, let's go ahead and talk about the new coach down there in Chapel Hill. Mike Malone unceremoniously got dismissed from the Denver Nuggets. Sat out a couple of years, and now he's back in college basketball. He was an assistant coach at, I think, Providence some years ago. And now he's heading up to Chapel Hill. Coach, your thoughts?
He said a lot of things at the press conference that were very interesting. Like, whoa. Is that a Nike symbol on that cup?
It's an A.
And
the Braves, we in baseball season, right?
Oh, I thought that was Alabama. I was going to say something. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on.
Atlanta.
I know. I
Braves, baby.
You had to verify that because you was like, oh no, we're not doing it like that. Okay, I got you.
No, see, think about it. He said the right thing, talking about, I'm not here to lose my first game in the ACC tournament. I'm not here to lose the first round of the tournament. I'm like, you throwing shots, Mr. Malone? You ain't played. You ain't coached yet. You have been throwing shots at Hubert Davis. It seemed like sideways, saying all that. You haven't won a game yet, my brother. And if you look at your roster right now, you got a lot you got to build up on. But Mr. Malone, the one thing that people are gonna judge you by, and that's where I find an Achilles heel, is recruiting. You ain't had to recruit at Denver. All those guys are right there for you. You ain't had to do any recruiting. Now you got you and or your assistant. I don't know who his assistants are right now, but y'all got to beat the bushes. But here's the lucky part for you: 1,500 people in the transfer portal. Now, if you can't get some players out of that 1,500 to help your team get better, and what's the name made it, put a blueprint out there. Michigan, every start on their team was a transfer. So, Mr. Malone,
we're gonna talk about that. For sure.
You got to beat the bushes, sir. And I mean, I ain't doubting you can coach. I think you can coach, but you got to beat the bushes and get you some ball players in there. Caleb Wilson gone. You got Big Bassar coming back. The big guy.
Well, they said he's commanding $5 million in order for him to stay.
All right. Well, we'll see where the money comes from. I ain't got the $5 I can give him, but that's about it. I can't give money toward the big fund, but we're gonna see. He got time to go out there and make some promises, kiss some babies, and do whatever. Because They're not going to judge you on your first year. Some people will, but some people won't. But you can't come in there after you done said all that what you said about going out in the first round and go out in the first round, sir. You got to step in and prove everybody wrong. Show everybody that, hey, I can do this thing. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt until I doubt your benefits.
Asa, what's your thoughts?
That's a good one there, Coach. I might have to hold on to that one. Is North Carolina trying to become the USFL in collegiate football and in the G League in basketball?
God,
with these hirings of past professional NFL and NBA coaches. But I think it's easier to do what they may want to do on the basketball side than what it is for what they want to try to do on the football side. So, Coach brought up looking at Michigan and what they did as far as the portal, and actually you'll talk about them winning the national championship. But I think he can copy the blueprint of what Kentucky did prior to NIL with the one and done type scenario. If he can team build, he can get to where he wants to. He can get North Carolina back to where they want to be sooner than later, in my opinion. So, and I don't mean necessarily winning a championship, but definitely being able to compete at a high level in the ACC and split the baby with Duke as far as head to heads and all that kind of stuff. So
you won't be splitting no baby now. Slow your roll.
I'll say this. I'm gonna ask you, H.O., and take off your fandom hat for a second. Right now, would you consider Mike Malone a better coach than Shire? Equal or less?
On the college level, Shire has the advantage. On the pro level, Mike Malone has the advantage. But since we in college right now, then I will have to go with Shire for right now.
Okay. So I feel like coach, we just split the baby. You know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see how he can, implement. That's why I said Kentucky comes to mind. If he can kind of introduce that type of format where, and I mean, Duke did it for a couple of years before Coach K left out, as far as dabbling in that one and done type of scenario. Yeah. And so, and if that's the case, then I think he might do well because then he's putting together a pro type format. But then to your point, if he's not, and you got to rely on recruiting and finding these gems here and there, then I don't think.
Well, one and done is recruiting, so I mean,
it's a different kind of recruiting, right? You know what I mean? You're getting a guy who knows he can be in the NBA the next year, but he's coming for 1 year,
right? I'm not sure Mike Malone has ever been to a AAU game before in his life. I'm not sure if he's familiar with the type of region and the type of movements he has to make. Has he ever closed a deal on a college kid? Never before. He was assistant coach at Providence, so maybe he can remember some of those things. But at the same time, you got to be able to close the deal when you have a big time recruit. One of their recruits, Dylan Mingo, he decommitted. And you got 7 transfers in the portal right now for UNC. So retention is going to
be optimum, be prime, right? Need to have that. But I'm not surprised right now with, regardless of who the coach coming in, that you would have these kids kind of transfer a portal because they're like, the guy that recruited me is no longer here. Or the scenario that I thought was going to benefit me is no longer here. So I'm not really surprised about them, about them maybe having, quote unquote, somewhat of a mass exodus. That
Mm-hmm.
What's happening in the women's side at Tennessee?
Yeah,
Well, not Tennessee and
it's Tennessee. Yeah, it's Tennessee. They only got one player left.
Yeah. So, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Speaking of, want to say what's up to everybody in the chat. I see VP, Dez, and I'm pretty sure Carletta's in there somewhere. Want to say what's up to you, everybody, and welcome to Sports Roundtable, episode 469. Episode 469. We move right along. We'll be right at 500 in a few. And we're going to probably do it big for that 500. We'll probably be at the Big Easy Grill for our 500 show. Doing it live. So we can get Coach some of them red beans and rice. And I'm going to make sure. Look, if I have to make some, get my aunt to make you some Jiffy cornbread and just bring it. So you can have it there with the red beans and rice, then I'll do that.
Ho, hold on now. You said Dylan Mingo has flipped?
He's decommitted, yeah.
No, he hadn't. As of April 26, April 2026, he's still a solid commitment to the North Carolina program. His brother might be flipping.
Yeah.
Are we trying to get rid of our boys? No.
One of them Mingos.
Committed to North Carolina. Don't start now. Oh yeah, I'm eating my cornbread, Vince. You need to show up and get you some cornbread. You know they ain't got it. They got garlic bread.
VP ain't gonna like this conversation because we're going to talk about the champs.
Oh Lord! Woo! Look at the time.
We're going to talk about the champs. So first of all, let's give Michigan and UCLA a round of applause for making it happen. I was wrong in my final two picks. I had Arizona going, but they got shellacked. I had South Carolina going, and they got shellacked too. So there you go. All right, so VP said, yeah, let's talk about it. So let's talk about this. First off, which was more of a surprise? Was it the way Michigan beat Arizona or the way South Carolina beat the brakes off of UConn?
Michigan. Nobody expecting Michigan to paintbrush Arizona like that, slap them around. Everybody thought that was going to be a 95-90 game, and Michigan just took them to the woodshed and told them, we're going to take this beating and like it. And they made them like it. And that was it.
Ace, your thought?
I'm in a split the baby kind of mood. I think both were surprising, like Coach said about Michigan and Arizona. But I think, because I'm like you, Ho, my women's championship round was like Kanye West song. It all fell down when we got to the Final Four, and so I got to split the baby. So I was as surprised as what South Carolina did to UConn as probably everybody else was. Michigan doing the Arizona. I had Arizona in the final as well.
What about the way that UCLA handled South Carolina in the championship game?
Nah. I ain't gonna say that was a surprise. It was a surprise. Well, because UCLA had 5 seniors and 5 big seniors, and all of them look like they've been eating pretty good, and they got the height, and they just out physical South Carolina speed. They took it away from them and told them, well, y'all can run around all you want to, but y'all ain't gonna get the ball. And they did what I thought. They kept everybody down low. They dropped and said, okay, shoot from outside. And UConn, South Carolina couldn't make shots. That's all it was.
Coach, you hit the nail on the head, Coach. 2 things I've noticed about Dawn Staley in her 10 years so far at South Carolina. I think she circles some games, but she doesn't have that counter punch for the next game. So You've seen a few times now where it's like, oh, that's that revenge game, and she gets that game back. But then when you gotta play it again, she doesn't seem to have to be able to bring that energy. So I think their national championship game was the UConn game. Um, but yeah, when you got the size that UCLA had, what coach just said, listen, you're not gonna drive to the hole. You can drive a couple of times, but we're gonna beat it up. We're gonna just drop down and let's see if you can shoot us up. See if you can shoot us out of this, out of this defense.
Yeah. And they couldn't make shots. They could not make shots. I was thoroughly surprised that they couldn't make shots because I knew that in order to beat UCLA, they had to make shots. And was it too much pressure? Was it just too much pressure to make shots, or?
Nah, just go back to the UConn game. They were on fire in the UConn game, but they also was able to get to the bucket. And the old adage in basketball. You get to the bucket and see the ball go in a couple of times. It makes the jumper a whole lot easier.
Dog, VP 6'6" of softness. Yeah, dog. I ain't never heard nobody described like that. 6'6" of softness.
Yeah, I knew VP was gonna be upset about this, but. It is what it is. So this is the biggest question, though. When South Carolina beat UConn, in my mind, I was thinking that was the passing of the torch. But then when they go to the championship games and lose the way that they did lose, the torch can't be passed at that point.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, let me push back on that a little bit. Let's give Dawn also at the same time. I'm gonna give Dawn a little bit more credit probably because this wasn't her best team that she's had in the last 5 or 6 years. This might have been the least best team in her 5 or 6 years. She still got them to a national championship. You see what I'm saying? So I think she did. This probably might have been her best coaching job in a few years. But if you can't make shots, you can't make shots. Like, ain't no, I don't care how much coach you can do. If the ball ain't going in the bucket.
So you still passing the torch to Dawn right now?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
HO 6 straight.
Listen, I agree with you, but at some point you got. I mean, she already got 3 rings, so.
Yeah. This the torch. You know who I know that the torch been passed? The way Luigi acted after he got beat.
Yeah. All right, Coach, your thoughts. You still passing the torch?
No, I mean, people seem to be forgetting, and a lot of people are not paying attention. UCLA was 35-1.
True.
They didn't lose but one game. That was to Texas, and they avenged that. So there wasn't no cheap team coming in there going for a national title. Lucky to be there. Like when them Cinderella 25 and 15. No, they deserve to be there. 35-1. I mean, this was the year that they said they're gonna win it. I mean, they had 5 seniors who were determined to go, 6 seniors really, to go out on top and say, hey, we're not gonna lose this game. We're gonna win. And they just imposed their will with that size and wouldn't let South Carolina run them to death. And they just, hey, if y'all can't shoot, you in trouble. Mm-hmm. And they got down low, and they were killing layup lines down low. And South Carolina was even missing layups. It wasn't their best game.
They missed 10 layups in the first half.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't their best game, which was shocking to everybody.
So so let me add to that question, Asa. Do you pass the torch to Dunn, or do we have a new coach on the horizon in the UCLA coach?
Nah. You got to give it to Dawn. Like I said, you outside of Gino, line somebody up in the last 10 years who's done what she's done. Maybe the LSU coach has gotten close because she had the Baylor run, and then now at LSU a little bit. But Dawn's on a heater. Like I said, 6 straight Final Fours, 3 rings. If anybody's getting the torch, is down there in Columbia. And then to coach's point, maybe UCLA should have probably had more of the national attention going into this tournament. But you had UConn, which is the name brand, and them being undefeated. So this actually was a good time for UCLA to kind of fly under the radar, right? As far as much as you can get into the Final Four with all the attention being on most of the attention being on UConn.
And UCLA coach, she had to do it this year because next year you won't be seeing this same team next year. She's gonna have to do some serious reloading, losing all that heat that she had. Now, as far as South Carolina, you got Watkins coming back, and you got Fultz coming back, you got Johnson, you got some more. They're coming back, and they're gonna be dangerous next year. South Carolina, as long as everybody stay healthy, they're gonna be tough. But if you ask me, take a letter. That other team down there in USC, down in California, is going to be very, very dangerous next year. Got the number one player in the Cuckins, plus Jazzy Davidson, plus some more girls. They're going to be the ones you got to watch in California next year.
And they done got a people.
Boy, Coach calling it out. Coach, you calling out though.
Yeah, man, USC gonna be tough.
VP said UCLA basically just starting over after this.
They are. He's right. They are. They losing 6-7 seniors out of that group, and the rest of them didn't even hardly play. Yeah, they're gonna have to start over from scratch. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, I don't think UCLA is going to repeat next year unless they find unless they bring Asia Wilson and some more girls in there like that to play, which I don't think they're going to get.
Yeah,
she's going to get some players, but they're going to have to fight.
All right, let's get to the men's side. Michigan wins the championship with 5 transfers from the portal. Is this the new way of college basketball now? Are we getting away from the 5-star freshmen trying to win it all with them? Or you have to balance the freshmen along with the transfer portal, along with maybe some retaining some seniors, or what is who has the best formula right now, or what is the best formula for college basketball on the men's side?
Hubert Davis. I hope you're watching this show. You saw who was part of the national championship team, didn't you? Elliot Cadeau. You had him in Carolina. You let him get away. That boy, and he was the most outstanding player, but you let him get away.
They said it was his mom's fault for doing all that yakking and yakking. She was trying to coach from the stands.
Okay, no, another Flau'jae mama. Okay.
Yeah, one of them.
And the VP said right. They were a mercenary team. They were like the A team on the show. Band of jokers that don't have nothing in common, but they just got each other in common. And they came out and they just walloped everybody. Now, Connecticut gave more of a fight than I thought. But hey, you can't deny that Hurley is a good coach. I don't think anybody can deny Hurley is a great coach. I'm sorry, because of what he done over the past 3 years. He gonna have his folk ready. But now one person I saw, and I don't believe this, I hope he doesn't do it. The young man that hit the winning shot against Duke, what's his name? Braylon. Mullins. They say he talking about going pro. No, son.
He gone.
No, son, you just a freshman. No. You're not ready for that heat yet. You had a good little series. You better stay another year. Somebody better advise you to stay another year, son. Because that them 3-point shots you hitting, you ain't gonna get it like that in the pro level. Well, I take that back. Some of them pro level like Washington Wizards don't play defense, so I'm gonna stop that. So I'm
well, Coach, here VP was saying what you were trying to say right here.
Yeah, they're gonna South Carolina gonna be out. Look at that team they got coming back. They're gonna be just fine as long as everybody stay healthy. So they got a good team coming back. Oh Lord, if Bobby Knight and Tom Izzo had a baby.
You with me? You with me, VP? I try to tell everybody. I mean, that some people can get away with it, some people can't. But to answer your question, HO, I think you're gonna find a mixture of things, right?
You splitting the baby 3 ways this time, right?
3 ways, yeah. I think but I mean, listen, there's not going to be a silver bullet, right? To that question. Like for instance, in football, take Indiana this year. They had an older team. Those boys from the portal came from one school. Average age in that football team for Indiana was what, plus 25? So you were dealing with grown men playing against young boys to some extent. So you might have a school that's going to be set up like Michigan, depending on how they put their roster together. I think you'll probably have more of the one and done young squads than you would have of the older squads moving forward. But I just think you're gonna just gonna be depending on how the schools can build a roster and what kind of budget they're gonna have with some of these NIL deals.
How much has the NIL / transfer portal hurt or helped college basketball? Because some of these guys are demanding, they're going from school to school to school, just picking up checks.
Well, if the people that make the decision let them, why stop them? Can't stop them. They're going to do it. If you don't stop them, they're gonna keep on doing it. If some of them, but I cannot believe it's 1,500 people in the transfer portal. That's a whole lot of pickings.
And all of them demanding money.
Mm-hmm.
I think it will.
Some of them wasting time. But.
Yeah, true. I think it will help. It will help the what they call them, the blue bloods, the bigger schools. It'll help them. 2 different ways. I think it'll help them because, excuse me, once you get a guy, excuse me, he'll probably stay a little longer. So it won't be jumping to the pros if he's not, already looked to be at some kind of lottery pick. But if you are a lottery pick, it just depends on what kind of coach you got there. So are you a Calipari, or what I think North Carolina is trying to bank on is a former NBA coach coming in and can attract those kids, those kind of guys.
Look what your boy VP said, Coach.
Yeah, Ninja. I got the loot. I got it.
Yeah, Kentucky had a $20 million NIL budget, and they didn't even make it to the Sweet 16. They didn't even make it to the second weekend.
Nope.
All right, Coach. Shout out to Maurice for tuning in. What's up, Maurice? He said he didn't want Cadeau to leave, but played the same. Finally, his shot got better from 3, and he benefited from a supporting cast. Did you want Cadeau to leave, Coach?
Not really. I mean, he was part of the fabric of what they were doing, and he was doing his thing for North Carolina. But hey, stuff happens, and now in this era of NIL, people gonna you unless you got something going, they gonna leave. People are leaving. Like I said, it's a money driven thing. That's why these coaches like Saban and a couple of them say, "No, I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna shut out now. Unless you are one of the premier coaches, you got to deal with it."
It's now getting even worse.
Now, I did not know Elliot Cadeau was deaf in one ear.
For that either.
Yeah, he's deaf in one ear. So he read lips and all kind of stuff. So and to his mother's own admission, that kind of helped him pay attention more to a lot of other things other than just.
You can imagine you can probably drown out the noise too, right? You're not,
Mm-hmm.
the crowd noise may not get to him like it get to other people.
The VP needs some help, HO. You better have that. See, he's starting. He back at home now, so he's starting again.
Mm-hmm. Murray said that college basketball and football is like the semi-pro now.
Yeah.
Jay Billis laid it out.
Yeah, VP said he just found that out too. That Cadeau he was deaf in one ear since birth. Yeah, that's tough right now.
Actually a secret weapon,
Yeah.
Billy.
That's a secret weapon.
To me, yeah. You sitting there doing all that yelling and trying to rattle him. He can't even hear you.
Yeah, I was listening to his him talking during the broadcast when he was being interviewed. You could see that you could tell something was going on. But hey, he said that's okay. I got me a championship. Yes.
Yeah. All right, so let's jump to our next item. The Hawks, can they hold on to this 5th seed as they play in Cleveland right now? And they are down by 2.
They could beat Cleveland.
They tied up now.
Are they tied up now?
Tied
Okay.
up.
Yeah, they could beat Cleveland.
So you rather for them to play Cleveland than New York in the first round?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the other night, we got all excited about Kuminga his first 2 games. Then he got hurt. Then he sat out a couple of games, and then we get New York come to town, and we didn't get nothing out of Kuminga at this point. And we could have won the game, but nothing out of Kuminga. So are we concerned about the hype for Kuminga or the game, the playoff atmosphere got too big for Quinn at the time in the New York game?
Well, I mean,
New York's a bad matchup.
Yeah.
But we was right there. We were right there.
That shot that McCollum hit, I'm like, good Lord, it just came after the buzzer. I'm like, wow. So they right with New York, but it does something about New York. They fluked their way to win somehow. I don't know how. They get a couple lucky breaks here and there.
Yeah, they fluked their way to win.
They do, and they get them. And you like, wow, how in the world?
If we get Cleveland in the 4 or 5 game, you guys, what chance do you give us to win that series?
100.
Yeah, I would be. I think Vegas probably would have it. Probably have it going 7, and so I think it would be a toss up. And so I give Atlanta a good 65% of winning. Because again, a couple things I don't trust. I mean, Spider might show up, but we already know who's not going to show up.
Ding, 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 ding.
or he in the past he has not shown up.
Well, let's can we also say that if anybody knows how to nullify, You like that word, Coach? Nullify.
That's
Nullify.
pretty big.
Donovan Mitchell is his former coach, Quinn Snyder.
Man, all you do for Donovan Mitchell is have a plant. Somebody planted in the stands. Go sit by Coco Jones and start talking to him. He ain't got a chance. He gonna turn and look every few minutes.
So Coach got shenanigans up his sleeve.
Yes, sir. That he gonna be like, what the who that you talking to? Who that you talking to? And she gonna be like, don't worry about that. And then there you go, fight night. And his game throwing off. Because Harden ain't worried about it. If Harden score 20-something points in a game, I'd be shocked. Because his attention span in the playoffs is negative. No chance. Nah.
I guess it's like Coach said, it's a better matchup for the Hawks. I actually think it would be more of a home court advantage when the games are here. That first round, to your point, Ho, Quinn knows the strength and weaknesses of Donovan Mitchell, and so just an all around better matchup. And if they can win one of these two games down the stretch before the playoffs against Cleveland, I just give them even more confidence going into the.
That's a good point, Ace. That's a good point. Win one out of the two, and that gives them the confidence to know that they can be Cleveland can be beat, or they can beat Cleveland.
Yep. Yeah, that's true, Maurice. Harden does show up in the first round, but he doesn't show up when the game is needed. Those first rounds, they usually kind of handle those first rounds, 4 games to 1 or whatever. His problem in that second round, competition gets better, and it's a game 6 he needs to show up, or a game 7, and he's MIA.
Yeah. Turn in the hash round.
So I feel like this will be a close series, evenly matched up. So will Harden show up in a 6-game or a 7-game? I history tells me no.
I see that. Okay, the Atlanta Braves are coming on back down to earth. They are actually now tied with the New York Mets for first place. They had first place all to themselves last week. And this week it is all coming down here. Ronald Acuna, Austin Riley still not hitting. They're still relying on the 8th and 9th hitter. Drake Baldwin is leading the league in RBIs and home runs. How about that?
Yeah, Baldwin angry. He got some personal things going on. That's why he's hitting so hard.
Yeah. So
we a game up. You forgot to add that Angels win. So that
Okay, we're a game up now. Oh yeah, New York lost today anyway. Yeah, they lost today.
And the Braves won today.
Yeah, the Braves won.
How
y'all feeling about the start of the season so far?
I am surprised that they started off as well as they have, especially when going into opening day. They had somewhat of a mash unit going on with some of the injuries that was being listed. So you can start off well, and then you get your guys back healthy the next month or so. I had it as so.
Ronald Acuna batting over 200. Stop the press. He batting over 200.
Finally. He led off with a double today, and so he finally over 200, huh?
Yes, sir. See how long it's gonna last. But
what about Austin Riley?
Riley is at 200. Right on top of 200.
We're making progress.
Yes, sir.
Well. How about that?
And it's funny how the schedule worked out, right? because we might be playing the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round, more than likely in the NBA playoffs, and then next week or the end of this week, we got the Cleveland Indians. So it's going to be A-Town, Atlanta against Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Know anybody in Cleveland? Let's call them up and talk some trash.
It's better that both teams win.
Yep. Let's call them up and talk some trash.
All
Well, the
done.
Hawks done took the lead, huh? Well, it's tied up now. My TV might be behind y'all guys.
Great.
All right, before we get into baller buzzers and bar stop, let's talk about there's a new person in town that just got traded to Atlanta.
Oh,
The
no.
jerseys got sold out in 1 hour. How about that? Press conferences is set to be done at April the 10th, which will be in 2 days, Friday. The introduction of Miss Angel Reese. How y'all fellas feeling about that?
Let me interrupt you for a minute, H.O. H.O., do you remember the old Braves? I'm not the old Braves, the old Dodgers with Steve Garvey and all them?
Yeah, Pedro Guerrero, Steve Garvey, Steve Sack,
We had a loss today, I see.
Kenny Landrum.
You see, you hear what I said? We had a loss. David Lopes,
Oh, really?
dead at age 80.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, David Lopes. He was before Steve Sack.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Reggie Smith, Mike Marshall. R.I.P. David Lopes.
557 stolen bases.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
All right,
tough.
I hate to interrupt with that, but yeah.
All right, now you can talk about Angel.
Reese, she's one of the most polarizing players in the NBA right now. You either like her or you don't. Because that's where the line she falls on. Because some people don't like her because they think she's full of herself, and some people do like her because she bring that energy and that spirit to the team. And if I was her, if I was her, I wouldn't have said anything at the press conference. I mean, when the Dream picked her up, I would have said in the initial press conference, well, I can support. I feel like I can help the Dream. I think we have a good team, and I just want to come in and help. Then soon that microphone cut off and you went to the back. Yes, thank you, Jesus. Yes. Yeah, I would have been jumping up and down leaving Chicago because Chicago ain't going to win nothing. They didn't have the format to win anything. And you putting her right now, she plays the way they said with Gray, Howard, Griner, Canada, and that crew. That team gonna be tough if they all play like they supposed to.
Asa was clapping. He gave her a round of applause. All right, Asa, what you got?
Hey, I'm gonna follow up what Coach said real quick. Yeah, the Dream has pushed all the chips into the middle of the table and said, "Hey, let's make this run to get to the finals again." It's been a while since we went 3 years straight, and so I think what they did last year, and then kind of bowing out in that second round against Indiana. So I like what they did. If you want to compare them to like an NBA team of the past, I think we kind of came down to that Pistons team with Rip and
That's crime puppy.
Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey Billups, my man.
Taurean Prince and Rip Hamilton.
But the center,
Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace. I feel like Atlanta Dream. If you want to maybe look at that, give a comp to maybe an NBA team from the past, that would be it, right? So I like what they did. Plus, she gonna she gonna bring eyes and butts to the game. So they already got 3 or 4 games scheduled to be at State Farm, right? And not at the College Park location. They might wind up having to add a couple of more, depending on how that schedule is gonna look like. So to your point too, H.O., what? The number 5 sold out immediately.
And within an hour.
So so she's bringing both the attention and a skill set that they didn't have last year on the intensity and rebounding side.
Yep.
Now,
And
what
with-
type of player are people expecting her to be, since she's getting this type of notoriety and hype?
If you watch the game and watch how she's played, obviously she is the hustle's first, right? That's first. So the rebounds, whether it be offensive or defensive tenacity. But she does. Hopefully she's been working. She has the ability to have a nice little 12, 15 footer, little J on her as well. So if she's improved there, now then you're gonna have a real problem, right? Because now you won't be able to focus in on Gray or any one of them. And shoot, people forget we got Griner, right?
Yeah.
So they gonna be a lot to handle. I am more interested in her just focusing on being that cleanup, the glue person. Get your buckets because you're the one with the hustle and the one, getting them second and third chances. And so
notice I said
what other people think. Or
expecting, yeah, because if you don't watch the game and you buy into the hype, then you think that she go put up 20 to 25 points a game.
Nope.
no, that's not who she is. That's not who she is.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah,
but
I know. So that's why we need to be here to educate them. Listen, if you listen to us and you haven't watched the games, look at her more of what we just said, more of when Draymond was at the top of his game, those first few years at Golden State. You know what I mean? He can hit the occasional 3 with more consistency, but she can hit the deep 2. So you got to respect that. But she's gonna help out on the defensive end, and she's gonna crash them boards, and she's gonna crash those offensive boards as well. So that's what you're gonna see out of her.
Because somebody said today, how can her jersey sell out in an hour and she not be a superstar?
There's all kind of ways to be a star.
She has popularity. She has popularity off the court as well.
Yeah, that's what I was explaining to her. I said she's a popular name, but her popularity in name it doesn't translate over to being a great player on the court.
She's a good player. She's a
good player.
Right. And hey, this is what I learned. I'm gonna say this. This is what I learned or have learned, and I know to be true in sales. Some people not gonna like what I'm about to say. Sex sells. I can have somebody at the front, the face of the front of the building, and I'm not saying that she is this, but I can have somebody at the front, at the face of the building who could be dumb as a doorknob, but because she's pretty, is going to hold your attention long enough to maybe get somebody else in there to help close the deal. I can have the smartest person in the world at the front, but if they are hard on the eyes, they said, you know what I mean? They got to do a whole lot more to close deals. That's just the way the world is.
So Asa, you saying you date her?
You saying I would date her?
Yeah.
They call her Bayou Barbie for a reason.
I would never date her.
Well, that's all
I would never date her.
When Halloween come around, I'm gonna be Jaylen Brown.
see, you know what? We got to make a phone call. Ho, you see what's going on?
Coach, you got Lala, so Lala ain't gonna play about you.
Exactly.
I look at it like this.
How you gonna have Lala and I can't have Angel Reese? You know what I mean? I can't have AR.
She'll be like my older daughter because I'm 60 and she's 24. That don't work out well.
Cool. I
Nope.
ain't that old.
I ain't going that route. I ain't sugar daddy. At least I don't think I am. What's that? Ace, you what, 35?
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
That's a lie. See, you know what? See, when you come with these lies, see that?
Whatever you say, yep.
You know what? Just
I also learned you ain't gotta correct everybody when they wrong.
Yeah, but I can cut you when you're wrong. I can do that. That's a C word you gonna understand. Look at the VP. Look at him. Look at what he said.
Another C word.
Another C word. You talking about Cialis? God, dog. No. Mm-mm.
Boy, y'all love the change.
Ladies and gentlemen, the letter of the day is C.
All right, All right, while we're talking about C, let's move back. Let's moonwalk and let's get into the B's. Baller, Busters, and Boy Stop. Go ahead and drop your ballers and busters and Boy Stop in the chat, and we will gladly read them off to you. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Ball Award this week. Mine going out to Walt Weiss for a great arm tackle. Trying not to get all his pitchers hurt. He said we got enough pitchers that's hurt right now. So at the tender age of 60, Walt Weiss goes out there in the middle of a brawl and leg tackles Jorge Soler. Shout out to Walt Weiss for trying to protect this player.
Weiss took a page out of my man from the Knicks.
Jeff Van Gundy. Yeah.
Van Gundy. But he did better than Van Gundy. Van Gundy was getting dragged around on that court. Weiss
bad.
He secured the tackle.
That was bad.
Yeah.
Van Gundy sliding on the floor like a dust mop. Like, come on, man.
All right, Coach, give me your baller.
Go to Asa. I'm cool, no problem. Hey, I've been splitting the baby today, right? So I'm gonna split it 3 ways. I got 3 ballers. The first baller is Don Staley for Molly Whopping Gino.
Okay.
The second baller is I'm gonna get with VP on that. You got to give UCLA and Michigan they props for winning the national championship, both men and women. And then I'm gonna get in the car with you, but not with Weiss. I'm gonna go with the pitcher. Hey, you run up here and whatever I got in my hand, you gonna catch it. You hit him with the ball in the hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You heard the ball in the
ball in the dome.
You gonna run up here, you gonna catch it. Better be glad I ain't throw it.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't either. Ooh.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. So I'm gonna go with the pitcher. You got Weiss. I'm gonna go with the pitcher. Like he kept the ball in hand. Hey,
Lopez.
Oh yeah, Lopez.
All right, VP said UCLA.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, you got it.
Gino bust of the week. The North Philly. Okay. All right, here we go. Buster of the week. Gotta go. Go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry, your baller.
My ball is Joe Adele for the Los Angeles Angels.
Yeah.
Won a game by himself.
Yeah.
I've never seen a guy just go out and take home runs like he did.
Yeah, what, 5?
3.
One game? 3.
3 snatched. 3 home runs he snatched from one way, dove into the net and got one.
I forgot about that. It's a good one, Coach.
Yeah, that's a baller right there.
I think I seen somewhere when you was talking with that coach, they were saying that you may have some outfielders that don't get that in a total career.
Yeah.
And to get it in one game.
Yeah. VP say Raven Johnson a double ball against Sarah Strong, 5 for 9. She's 62 versus
5'9" versus 6'2". Yeah.
Yeah.
And giving up about what, 20, 30 pounds?
Yeah, a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, Strong ain't no little girl.
Nope. You sure that's not a king or daughter?
Whose daughter?
Elijah One.
She sure play like it. Oh Lord, see.
All right, here we go with the busters. My buster award goes to Gino. Yeah, Gino for and then had nerve to apologize.
Yeah.
An apology?
Easy.
Yeah, he issued an apology to the staff. He needed to apologize to Don personally because that's who he was tripping with.
He did.
Sort of.
He finally came out and apologized directly. He apologized to a person, gave her a call. And they said, let's put it in the past. It happened.
Okay. Well, he still get a buster for even having the gall to even do it. Yeah, he's still a buster for just to be that old and not want to give up the torch. Come on, Gino. I bet you his pasta nasty too.
Shit. I don't know.
Anyway. All right, Coach, give me your buster.
He's not a Major League Baseball player, but the guy in the stands who went out to the baseball and couldn't get it, and all his pans fell down, and you saw the crack his ring on national TV. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, you're a big fluffy guy, and you let your pans fall down, and everybody seen your crusty booty. I'm sorry. Come on, man. God, dog. First of all, you couldn't even catch the ball, and you all there fumbling around and falling, and bad enough you couldn't catch it. Then you dropping down to the ground, and then everybody seen you. No, it didn't like he had no underwear on. I'm like, ugh, golly. He get the bust. Yeah, all you saw was crack.
All right, so what you got?
I'm gonna go hard on that person up there in Connecticut. He my buster, and he also gonna be my boy stop. But I'll tell you why the boy stop. But he the buster for he's a part one to being the buster for just acting a fool at the end of the game and causing a ruckus. It was none needed.
Coach, you sure you don't want to buster Drewski because look like Asa is on Hurley right now. You don't even want to bring him up.
I want to keep him out of my thoughts.
Right, I'm just checking.
He's a certified idiot. I don't want to put him in
All
nothing
right,
of my
what the VP said. Y'all at pregame at the Jumbotron, they showed a montage of all the past champions.
Oh.
Wow. All right, Coach. He said that was funny. Brother made the plumbers proud of him around the nation.
Yeah, the plumber's crack was showing he had more than plumber's crack. Like, all that, like I said, crusty booty all showing like news. No, thank you, sir.
I agree. All right, let's get to the boy stop. Coach, look like VP already gave his boy stop. And Asa, you say you got a part two.
Part two.
Go ahead. I'm looking for mine because I lost.
I mean, the part two is Gino, right? So you act a fool on the court at the end of the game, and then you go and then you go and lie. You lie not once, not twice, 3 times. She didn't shake my hand at half court pregame. They showed the video where you shook your head. The South Carolina players tore my player's jersey. They showed the video of your girl tearing the jersey. Like, you know what I mean? It's just on and on. Oh, the one that got me was, we really don't have a relationship. You coached her on the Olympic teams back in '84. Y'all coached together on other Olympic teams moving forward. Like, you know what I mean? You talking to her like she got your phone number, and we know how you got your phone number because you had to call her today. you know what I mean? So
yeah.
you acting like you don't know who, she just plopped on the scene. So, boy, stop.
All right, Coach, what you got?
The boy stop. My boy stop goes to Draymond Green. Draymond Green was crying about Sacramento fouling toward the end of the game. I mean, when they didn't have to. Talking about they tanking. Draymond, can I give you a couple words of advice while you doing that? Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's all. You just can't be satisfied if you ain't in the news for something. So here we go. Shut up. Ain't nobody talking to you. Y'all barely making a play. You should be jumping up and down and be happy that Steph Curry is back. You over there talking about they tanking, they this and they that. Shut up.
I got two. I'm gonna split the baby just like Asa said. I got 2 boy stop. My first one is Mr. Ryan Clark. Before you comment on anybody's platform or what they doing and how they doing it, please listen to the whole thing first and don't just pick and pull out something that you just that supports your feelings.
Oh Lord.
The main reason Cam Newton had Jason Whitlock on his platform was to squash the beef between them two. He did it the manly way. But you, as an older statesman, continue to buy into this new wave of trying to handle Twitter beefs, and all you had to do is call Cam and talk about it like a man instead of getting on Twitter and having Twitter beefs. I'm just so disappointed at Ryan Clark. It's just a shame.
Twitter.
My second boy stop is, and I just had it and I lost it again. Oh, I got it. Anthony Davis.
Oh,
you spend more time. You spend more time on your street clothes, not playing. But somehow you find a way to continue your TV series going around pranking folks, but you don't have time to get on the floor to play in the basketball game.
with your non-talking self.
I'm just like, bruh, when do you have time to do all these pranks with other people, but you don't have time to get on the floor and earn the money that they've given you?
I think he did that before the season, HO. And they just showing and they just bringing it up. I think he did that before everything.
Yeah, but
I give him a pass.
Still don't look good.
He need to be in rehab and
it still don't look good. You're right.
It still don't look good.
Yeah, you're right.
He can control when they air it.
Yep.
All right, let's see what VP had to say here. Wow.
Hey, Joe, give me 2 minutes about what VP just said a little bit. And here's
Go ahead.
I think so. Gino is what 72. I think
Yeah.
he might. I think he might have about. Let me start this way. I think if UConn had wound up going undefeated and winning the championship, I think he might have walked away. I think I'm not trying to give him no excuse, but I think that's to me that might have been some of his outbursts. Like he might have seen, an exit ramp and an exit ramp on top, right? But I think in the downfall to what he did is going to be, we may not see it. It may not be no widespread boycott of him per se.
Mhm.
But I feel like if I'm Don, my get back at him is I go hard in my recruiting in his backyard. I go real hard. And how I get that extra 5-star from him, all I got to do is show the tape of how I will raise your daughter to become a woman compared to him raising your daughter to become a woman. That's one. The second thing is, I think quietly he may not be able to retain the best assistant coaches, because we sometimes think coaches do it all by themselves, but he has a great assistant coach. So now the pressure is on those sisters at UConn to be like, do you want to work for a man that does that to another sister? And
That's
I'm
a
not
good point.
saying you need to make it be known while you're walking away, but hey, you might take a job somewhere else that might pay you a little bit less that's not at UConn. Or if you get a head coaching job to go somewhere else, he might find it harder to bring in the next best assistant coach, because the word is now, why would I want to work for a guy that treats women like that?
Yeah, I agree.
So what may happen is instead of him, he may not be able to fill his roster with the best anymore because he's losing one or two of those recruits that way. And so what happens is, instead of you being in the Elite Eight, you might bow out in the Sweet 16 a couple of years in a row. And so we'll all be thinking that, oh man, he's lost his mojo. No, it's not that. He's lost the ability to keep prime assistant coaches on deck because they have made a solid commitment to go somewhere else or not to even go there at all. And so it'll be interesting these next 2 years to see how UConn pans out with him still at the helm. And I think UConn might quietly say, hey man, go ahead and go on out now. We won't make a big deal about it, but go ahead and get your flowers and leave early. Because I also think they had a conversation with Dan Hurley, because he was mighty humble after losing to Michigan. You know what I mean? So,
well, to your point, Bill Murray's son is one of his assistant coaches, and he's losing him after this year.
See,
that's why you see Bill Murray in the stand so much for UConn, because his son is the assistant coach, and I think his son is getting a coaching job somewhere, and that's why, and he's losing him this year. And VP just said what I said. He said, RC knows better than that. Cam is a colleague of yours. Do better, brother. Do better. If you guys have not seen the Jason Whitlock 4th and 1 interview, it's a must see. No drama. Everything got hashed out. And I agree. I applaud Jason Whitlock for going on the show.
Well, they promised him dinner. We called what they had some good dinner, line up some soul food. They said, we got you covered if you do this interview.
I don't know if I can stomach Whitlock.
Of course, as long as it's in a restaurant type setting, yeah, you're gonna do it.
Yes, he's 72. I also heard this, fellas. Did you notice that the jersey number of Sarah replacement, they coincidentally had a 55 after she ripped the jersey? It would have been their 5th and 5th straight win. Gino plays head games. It wouldn't have doubt.
Oh,
VP, you all in the conspiracy theory tonight.
Yeah, that was almost on point. There you go, Coach.
See, there it is right there. You see, there it is right there.
$45 special.
You got to if you
maybe
want
Joy.
to.
And I was saying maybe Joyce Taylor's number.
Oh Lord, not Joy Taylor. Oh Lord. Yeah, you want the biscuits, baby.
There you go, Asa. VP say he agrees with you.
Yeah. Big stain on the legacy. Yep.
Good job on the baller buses and boy stop. That was a great job, fellas.
Yeah.
All right, now we got to get to our question of the day before we get into our roundtable discussion. We're gonna talk about the Hawks and all that. But if you looked at the drop notes, if you looked at the notes really, really careful, I probably need to explain it to you. But we're going to talk about. Hold on. Let me go back to the comment.
Need to guess the other three.
see right there. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Question of the day. What is your all-time college basketball starting five that has won a championship? Now, not on the same team, but just different players that won the championship. And give me your starting five.
Didn't Houston win one with Elijah Wan?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Hold on, didn't they?
Yeah, Houston won the second year, I think.
Yeah. And they won the one after or before the NC State one.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
They won the one before the 83. They won the 82.
No, I thought they won the 84 and lost the 83.
Okay, they lost the 83 one. I know that for sure.
Ooh, put together a championship team.
Put together a championship starting five all time. Right. Coach, don't look like that, Coach.
Hey, I'm thinking I'm missing one player. Now you got to think of who it is. And then my team will be ready to go.
Okay.
I got the boys over there thinking, huh?
What was I'm gonna give one of my answers away. What was Jesus Shuttlesworth's name? Ray Allen. My bad. Okay, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Can we put somebody in a position, even though that wasn't their actual position when they played? Can we say, you know what, in my five, they would be better at the center than they would be at, say, a power forward or whatever?
However you want to do it, sir.
Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm tripping. What am I?
You're tripping.
I'm tripping. Who gonna be this particular is a no-brainer.
Yeah, Houston never won it. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh, they never won. They lost both years.
Okay.
Yeah, they lost.
My team ready.
All right, Coach, let's go.
Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Carmelo Anthony, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kareem at center. Beat
Then
me
we
if you
just say
can.
Houston never won it.
Huh?
Houston
didn't
never
win.
won it, so you can't use the king.
Bill Walton.
Okay.
Coach got the backup team for you too.
Yeah, he
Just
got
think-
the backup team.
He got the backup team.
Who
Yeah.
gonna you beat me if you can?
No, I got something similar, but I
Give
don't.
me your 5 one more time. Give me your 5 one more time.
Magic Johnson at guard, Michael Jordan, Bill Walton, Carmelo Anthony, and Kareem.
Oh, I know I missed one person. Okay, so I feel like that's a good little squad, but I feel like you giving more credit to their NBA career than their college career. But that's my opinion. I'm not saying I ain't trying. Don't get the knife, coach. I'm just saying I feel like you leaned a little bit into the NBA than the college, but I could be wrong. That's just how I feel. Okay, I'll go next. I'll let you have the last one, Ho. So center, before he became Kareem, he was what?
Not Lou Alcindor.
Who I said.
Correct. Then I'm gonna go. You almost made me change my power forward, but I'm gonna stick with it. Larry Johnson.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Grant Hill at my small forward, so you should like that. You like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
HO.
For sure.
And then at my shooting guard, Ray Allen. That's who I couldn't remember first. And then my point guard, Magic.
Now, what year did Ray Allen win the championship?
Connecticut.
Yeah.
What year was that?
His sophomore year, freshman or sophomore year.
No, Ray Allen didn't win nothing.
I don't think he won no ring.
Ray
That's
Allen
what
didn't win with Connecticut. He didn't win with Connecticut.
Nope.
they won in '99 with that was their first one with Ricky Moore and Khalid.
Khalid El-Amin.
And the '94 team against Georgia Tech.
I thought Ray had a chip at
All right, I see you trying to cheat, but let me go
No,
next.
I'm gonna look it up. I thought for sure in my mind that he had won one.
We're gonna have to start putting years on.
I didn't use this to come up with I was going in my head. I know they won. I know because like Larry Johnson, just like
Yeah. Yeah, see, he graduated in '96, and
he didn't win it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my
I
bad.
know he from South Carolina, bro. I know that's a hometown pick.
Listen, hey, okay. Him and KG.
Yeah.
Now I gotta think of another shooting guard. Hold on. We can go ahead with Joe. I'm thinking another shooting guard.
All right, I got Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan at the 2, Grant Hill at the 3, Larry Johnson at the 4, and Christian Layton at the 5.
You got Layton over Kareem? Okay, that's yours. Okay, that's yours. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut you out.
Kareem can't step out and shoot like Layton can.
Yeah, but he can take it down low and destroy everybody.
Got to get the ball down now.
Look who the guards you got.
Who's my 2 guard?
Yeah.
You'll get it to him.
Well, and then we get to pick a 6-man. So give me a 6-man, coach.
Grant Hill.
So okay, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna drop Grant Hill down to my this sounds weird, but I'm gonna make Grant Hill my shooting guard, my 2 guard, and then I'm gonna put Carmelo as my 4.
3-man. Okay, look at you.
Yeah. And then my 6-man will be James Worthy.
All right, my 6-man is Jason Williams.
Jason Williams from what school he play at? Georgetown?
DUKE.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
You know what's crazy about this? No, we didn't pick nobody from Kentucky. You would have thought Kentucky had a bunch of championships that we would be able to pick some players from, but
No, what's funny is that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, it seemed like the best player coming out of Kentucky out of all those guys.
I still think Booker's the best.
All right, VP came up with his. He got Lou Alcindor, Danny Manning, Larry Johnson, Rip, and Irvin.
Danny Manning. That's somebody I forgot. Okay.
I didn't forget about Danny. I never really was a big fan of Danny.
Good job, VP. That was a good fire. Oh, VP, give me your 6 man too. Give me your 6 man, buddy.
John Concat.
Oh shoot! You know what?
If he say what I think he's gonna say, I'm gonna cuss him out. Oh yeah, okay. He said Grant Hill. Okay.
Can I scratch my James Worthy and go with Big Dog, Glenn Robinson?
Yeah. Big of Dog. Yeah, you can get Big of Dog.
Now, when did he win the championship?
With Michigan.
Purdue?
Oh, you said Glenn Robinson or Glenn Rice?
No, Robinson.
Robinson went to Purdue.
No, then Rice, my bad. Rice, that one at Michigan. One of them Glens, the one that won at Michigan.
Go look, coach.
Oh, Sean May?
Not 6 man. Heck no.
Yeah, Glenn Rice went to Michigan now. Yeah. We had Ace all confused for a minute. Oh, no, you had us confused.
I had y'all. I had it confused in my head, and I gave it to y'all confused.
Yeah, I'm like, well, hold on. Now, when did he win the ring?
Glenn Rice. I need my 6 man to come out there and be heating it up. You need to be a heater.
Yeah, I see.
My team actually looked more like the Atlanta Hawks back in 95, a whole bunch of small forwards and four.
Yeah, dog. You said the Hawks. They didn't know you're gonna be pulling up Romeo Robinson.
It Williams.
Oh Lord,
There you go. There's some news for you, Coach.
He the one with Sarah. Oh gosh, he back when she looked like she was, I guess, human. I don't know.
The Hawks up by 4. Look like right now. 10 minutes left in the third. Let's go Hawks. Ace say you go win one out of the 2.
Yep.
All right, let's get to our roundtable discussion.
The roundtable discussion.
What are we talking about? Hit it!
Yes, sir. Roundtable discussion sponsored by our good old friends, Big Easy Grill.
Yeah.
Big Easy Grill, 1193 Collier Road, Atlanta, Georgia. Big Easy Grill, the best Louisiana seafood in town. Go on over to Big Easy Grill. Let them know HO Sports Roundtable SRT sent you over there. Get you $10% off any meals, $25 or more. All right, fellas. Question. Is Jokic top 5 center all time? After what he did to women the other night, Denver is on the road. Look like they are steaming into the playoffs.
Yeah, he slapped women around a little bit.
Yeah, he slapped women around a little bit after women slapped him around the first time they met. But to be a non-athletic coach, he can't jump. What now?
Can't jump over a flat nickel.
And the way that he performs and put up numbers against a 7'5", obviously defensive player of the year type of guy, and they defeated San Antonio. Is it time to talk about Jokic as one of the top 5 centers of all time?
Not yet.
He a top 10, but he needs
not yet
to be a top 5.
I can give you 5 right now better than him.
Not yet.
Not yet. I got 5 better than him already.
Who the 5?
Kareem, Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, Shaq, and Hakeem Olajuwon.
I know they consider Russell a 5, but I think Russell was more of a 4. He just was a 5 in that era, but he was more.
Russell was angry.
VP say not top 5, but definitely top 10.
Yeah, I give him top 10 for sure.
He get one more ring. He get one more ring. He need one more ring.
Yeah, he got one.
He just got the one. He needs one more. But I think I think it's him and Curry the only two guys who are equipped to kind of shoot over Wemby because they already shoot with an arch anyway. You know, so to add a little bit more of an arch is not too much. Doesn't change how they shoot in general. Other people when they try to shoot over Wemby, it's definitely a correction to how they normally shoot. So that gives him an advantage. But
okay, I can see that.
So them rainbow shots, those rainbow shots, he make over. He's doing the same thing over AD.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Everybody doing them over AD. Huh?
Nah, but AD has just as much lift as Wemby does. So he
AD
when he's healthy.
All right, give me the most intimidating team going into the playoffs right now. The team that you do not want to see in this playoff.
One from East Conference?
Yeah, one from East Conference.
Okay.
Celtics and Thunder. No, Celtics and Spurs. If Wemby healthy. With a real close second to Denver Nuggets. They done started to find their stride now.
Yeah, I got Denver in the West right now. You don't want to see them.
I'm not going to be a homer because I know the ceiling for Atlanta is probably second round anyway, so I'm not going to name them. But I'll go with Boston. Now that what's his face is going to play his way into shape. What's my man that just came back?
I'm going with Jason Tatum. I'm going with Boston and Denver.
And I'll get in the car with you on that as well, HO. I think Denver is the Denver because they on a 9-game winning streak. So Denver's, like you said, hitting their stride, and everybody's coming back healthy at the same time.
Yep.
Yoke is healthy.
If my boy decided to stay with him, crazy, they would have been right near the top.
Ooh.
Westbrook.
Oh,
he could have commanded that second unit and been ready. They've been ready to go.
They'd have been ready to coach.
Yeah, he'd have been with that second unit with Cameron Johnson and those guys. Man, they'd have been hard to beat. Because right now with Sacramento, even though he hurt right now, 18, 7, and 8. 6, something like that. So, he still got a little bit of hops going on.
Can New York beat Boston if it comes down to them two?
Yep.
With the way Boston playing right now, would they getting their stride back? You think that New York's there to get them?
Yeah. They got him last year before Tatum was hurt. That was, that game he got hurt in, that was a closeout game anyway. So it wasn't like, he got hurt and then Boston lost the series. He was already they were already on their way out anyway. So the Knicks can definitely beat Boston.
All right, I got something for you guys.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna put up 30 seconds. I got my stopwatch right here. I'm gonna put up 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds to tell me name the 4 teams that mascot only have 4 letters.
In what sport?
NBA. Ready, set, go.
Jazz,
4 letters. Okay, Jazz is right. Keep going.
Sixers?
Nope. 15 seconds.
He said 4 letters.
Well, 7,
20
6,
seconds.
two
You
numbers.
got
in
10
each.
seconds left. 8 seconds. 7, 5,
Nets.
4, 3,
Nets.
2. Okay, Nets. All right, it's over. That was
Spurs
30 seconds.
Suns,
and Suns. Yeah.
Nets, Suns, and what's the first one?
Spurs,
Jazz.
Jazz, and Heat. The Heatles. The Heat.
Let me see if VP probably had it before y'all do. That's 3. It's 4 though.
He forgot about the Nets.
Yeah, the Nets, Jazz, Suns, and the Heat.
Well, I got the Nets.
So you mean to tell me in 30 seconds y'all could have won some money?
What money?
Amazon gift card.
You didn't say that. That we didn't have no incentive, like folks say.
Well, I was just preparing you for upcoming events.
That sounds like an answer you've gotten before in your lifetime, Coach. The students like they have no incentives. Huh?
That's what I used to tell them. And, you know, so he says, and I used to tell him something extra, grease the palm. Incentive. I saw a wrestler see it.
That was a pretty good one. Now, ain't name the 4 teams. The letter starts with only starts. The 4 teams in the NBA, the mascots have 4 letters.
Yeah, that's what I used to. That was a wrestler used to say. He said, "You got to grease the palm. Give me some incentives instead of incentives." He said incentives. I said, "What?" Okay, incentives. Okay.
Good job, but 32 seconds was the quickest, and I think Coach got 32 seconds, and that was it. Shame on you guys. All right, Coach, let everybody know what time it is now. We're a little early, but it's okay.
It's never too early to I know y'all listen to Erica Badu before talking about bag lady, but nobody ever found out what she had in her bag. She said, "You go get your bag," but what was in the bag? But we know what's in this bag. It's fun bag. You got fun stuff in it. So,
what's up, Cub? Be safe down there in Bama. He's in Bama. He on spring break.
Big Z in the building. Big Z in the building. Y'all stop. Big Z in the building. Stop what you're doing, because he's about to ruin the style and the image that you're used to.
SRT fun bag, go.
No. Think, since you're thinking now, go on, think. Is it fun?
No, sir.
No, sir. Absolutely not?
Zero fun, sir.
What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag?
Are we having fun yet?
Yes, sir. SRT Fun Bag is in the house. Thank you for pulling up. I know we got some more guests coming in. We really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into this SRT Fun Bag. We got 5 to 6 questions. You got 30 seconds to answer. And I won't use a stopwatch on you,
Was that Kawhi laughing?
Huh? They all
Was that Kawhi laughing at the end?
Yeah, it is Kawhi. Exactly. All right, we're finna have a little fun with this, huh? All right, here we go. First question is, what superstition that you learned as a kid that you still believe today?
Don't walk on the ladder.
Okay.
Don't split 2 poles.
Don't split 2 poles or don't split the pole.
Oh, don't split the pole. We gotta have 2 poles to split it, so don't split the pole. Yeah.
When I played baseball, I never stepped on the lines in baseball. Nope.
Okay, that's a go. Do not open the umbrella indoors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them popped up and done debunked all of them. She said none of them.
Now in your new life, Miss Carletta, but in your old life, I know you. If you listen to Little Kim, you had some beliefs in your old life. So you ain't gonna get off that easy with us.
There it is. All right, the second question. What did you get in trouble for the most?
Talking back.
Going where I shouldn't go. She said, "No, sir, I did not." Look at the VP said.
Don't step on the crack.
Yeah. Look at the VP said. Yeah, Lee. She really taking a chance.
Yeah. All right, she got in trouble for talking to, but all right, Coach, what was yours?
Going where I shouldn't be going.
Oh, okay. You just as bad. Mine was breaking curfew. If you said 10 o'clock, I could have sworn you said 12. Boy, y'all off the chain. Hot diggity dog.
Slashing rain barefoot. Ooh.
He walked out in rain barefoot. Golly, Big Z. Ooh, you a good one.
Country with a K.
That's country than a sugar sandwich.
It is. All right, keep one, bench one, cut one.
Uh-oh.
I knew this was coming one day. Martin, Sanford and Son, Jefferson.
Keep Sanford and Son, bench Martin, cut the Jeffersons.
Let me see. Tracy just came in. She said, talking in class.
That's a tough one.
To the high school when I was in middle school during lunchtime. Taking 2 hours lunch. Good God Almighty.
Tracy, you all sassy going to the high school when you in middle school. All right.
Man, this one might surprise you with the cut one, keep one, and bench one.
Asa, look what Carletta said to you. Ooh, that's what she said.
She was there for the bars, not the beliefs.
God, not the bars. Ooh.
There you go again.
All right, Tracy agrees with you, Coach, on keep, bench, and cut.
Yep, thank you, Tracy.
I am going to.
VP say keep Sanford, bench Martin, cut the Jefferson.
Yep.
This is a bit hard, I'm sure.
That's a tough call.
I had old folks in my family. I was raised by the old folks, so I'm cutting Martin. I'm keeping the Jeffersons, and I'm benching Sanford and Son.
Okay.
Sanford and Son, classic.
I mean, I wanted to go. That's hard. The Jefferson Sanford Son is hard. Moving on up.
All right, we got another keep one, bench one, cut one. Mac and cheese, fried chicken, then seafood.
Fried chicken, keep, bench mac and cheese, cut seafood.
Ooh, how you gonna cut seafood? You from Mississippi?
I'm allergic to shrimp, so that's the end of that part.
Yeah. I figured that's what it was, but
yeah,
you had a hard life in Mississippi.
I love fish now. That's how the what's name festival is this weekend. I wish I were there. The Catfish Festival.
Keeping seafood. I'm from Charleston. You know what that is. Benching. Man.
The mac and cheese, fried chicken, hard. Ain't it?
Boy.
Not hard for me. Even though it's bad for me, I love some fried chicken.
I'm keeping seafood. I'm benching mac and cheese, and I'll cut fried chicken. Ooh.
All right, let's see. Carletta say keep mac and cheese, She benching the fried chicken and she cutting the seafood.
That's another one. Got to be allergic.
Let's see. Keeping seafood, benching the fried chicken, and cutting the mac and cheese.
All right.
Big Z, keeping the chicken, benching the mac and cheese, cutting the seafood. He allergic. He allergic.
Big Z. That boy.
Yeah, he allergic to shrimp.
Man, I never knew how many folks are allergic to seafood or shrimp or whatever. I just growing up, that's all we ate, to be come across too many, till I
ain't gonna lie. I found out the hard way about shrimp.
You looking like Will Smith.
No, it came back. It came back up.
Oh man,
like,
that's tough. All right, Coach, this one for you. If we was at the food truck and they was passing out, beef Polish sausage, what are you getting on your beef Polish sausage?
A bun. And they got some chili, put some chili on there. And that's it. I don't need nothing else.
Let's see.
Yep. I know exactly where you at, VP.
Not in Chucktown.
Tracy said, keep seafood, bench and fried chicken, and cutting the mac and cheese. Hey, so what you getting on your beef Polish sausage?
Either chili or radish. Or if it's cooked right, plain, nothing.
Well, it's grilled, so we go grill it.
Gonna grill it, then you gotta put something on.
Oh yeah, cheese. Chili. Thank you, Tracy. Cheese, you get a little cheese on there with that chili.
Yeah. I go with the cheese as well. Thank you, Coach.
VP said mustard, some onions, chili, slight bit of ketchup.
I've seen people put mayonnaise on hot dogs. I got some concerns.
Let's see. Tracy said chili, cheese, ketchup, and mustard. That's what I'm talking about. VP said he doing it in the air fryer every year.
Yeah, give me one of those.
Well, y'all making me hungry right about now.
All right. For $10,000, you have to eat one vegetable for 30 straight days. Which vegetable are you going to eat?
Spinach.
Collard greens.
I think VP gonna say collard greens too.
Collard green.
There you go, Cole. Look.
They are. They got credit issues.
Hey.
Cole said they got credit issues.
I never put the
VP said he eating broccoli for 30 days.
And the ketchup together to make a little fancy sauce.
No.
You never do that?
No. We're gonna keep it 100.
Okay.
And not no mixture like we're trying to make Big Mac sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can knock down the cabbage, Big Z. You right, that's another one. I like spinach though. Give me some.
I like spinach too.
Give me some butter and some black pepper. Sprinkling in that spinach. Yeah, we good.
All right, here we go. You got to choose. You only choose one out of these three. If you won $2 million today, are you going to quit your job immediately? That's the first one. Are you going to invest first and then quit your job after you see how the money go work out? Or are you going to keep working and just move differently based on you're going to keep working, but move differently means that nobody would know that you're already rich.
That one.
They'll be signed.
That one.
There'll be signs. But I would.
Which one would you do?
I'll keep working. 2 million ain't enough. Even if you put it right, it ain't enough. I need to. I'll put it away, but I'll keep working. I might shorten my time to I'll keep working.
She moving inside.
Carlisle, we already know you was rich. We remember the stuff you've been able to do. So,
there you go. Keep working, but move differently. Yes.
Yep.
That's right.
They'll be signed.
I think that's to go be the overall unanimous pick.
Yeah, it'll be some changes at the house. The only way you only way you know it if you come by the house. When did you get this? So I got it at a sale.
Hey, coach, it wouldn't even be that. You'd be like, why you drive so far from work?
VP say his Tyler is never at work will go down. Well, y'all funny. All right, this is a good one right here. Name the last CD that when you put it in, you didn't never have to skip a song. You can play it from the beginning to the end.
Ooh. Yeah, Michael Jackson Thriller. Either that or R. Kelly.
Which one, Coach?
Wow.
12 play.
Yeah, 12 play you can put in and then you ain't got to go nowhere.
I was finna say VP, this is a family show, but I guess that is a point.
That's the name of the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the name of the album.
Man, I gotta.
I said, Carlette, I said the last CD, I said the last. I didn't say.
Yeah, you said the last because if I had to go to any, I'd go to Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Well, we knew that was coming.
The Elements. You had to go. I got to go with the Elements. I can ride for 10 hours to let the Elements play. I'm good.
That's a good one though. The last CD that you played that you didn't have to.
Leave Trick Daddy alone.
Yeah, Trick Daddy should have got the AKA should have got a Buster Award.
Well, the person
for that.
Whoever came up with that idea, you probably not an AKA anymore. They probably got rid of her. Probably said, we going. Who told you to come up with something like that? Like what?
All right, I think we're down to our last two questions.
Trick Daddy.
All right, choose 2 out of the 5. A new car with unlimited gas, your dream job of choice, never pay utilities for the rest of your life, $2 million per month. You got to choose 2 out of the 5.
$2 million per month and a new car with unlimited gas.
$2 million a month, and I guess a car with unlimited gas.
Yeah, a car with unlimited gas. So nobody want to get the no utility bills for the rest of your life.
If I got $2 million a month, I ain't worried about no bills.
And I just knocked out the gas. That's the gas about to be the most expensive.
You got the car and the gas is the most expensive.
Yeah. So I can handle other bills. We good.
So you gonna get that 93 premium, huh?
Oh yeah, all day.
VP say he got a cousin who's an AKA. They said the national director hired Trick Daddy. She didn't vet this at all, I'm sure.
She did what the NBA did with the Hawks. They didn't vet the Magic City night.
VP said the $2 million, the car with lifetime gas says the
straight up for
Carletta said the car and the money for sure.
So we already know, Miss Carletta. We already know.
Yeah, I mean, you got $2 million. You ain't worried about no bills. A month, you ain't worried about no bills.
All right, last question for tonight. Spell fraudulent. 30 seconds.
Ooh, F-R-A-U.
Fraudulent. F-R-A-D-U-lent.
F-R-A-U-D.
F-R-A-D-U-L-E-N-T.
Forgot the D.
Mm-hmm.
F-R-A-U-D. I'm sorry, ULENT. I missed the U in the first part.
Yeah.
And
I got coach. I got coach. I got one.
There you go, Carletta. She spelled it out.
I'm gonna go play the Cash 3. I beat coach in the in the spelling bee.
Coach, you lost in the spelling bee?
Yeah, every night, just like South UConn lost after winning 54 straight. You know, so it had to happen sometime. But well, he won't be able to beat me anymore after I take care of his goatee. I got some. He won't beat me anymore. Ho, I'll take care of that. You're gonna see a whole different.
The round table discussion.
Don't cut my power off, coach.
That's how I got to get you. That way you can't think straight.
Well, you already know what that being said. The combat question before we get out of here. You hear the music, you know it's time to get out of here. We got to give a special SRT happy birthday to, and if you know, you know, she is the Ric Flair of women because she be styling and profiling.
Woo!
Woo! The only thing we're missing is the woo. Yes, sir. Want to give a happy birthday yesterday to Miss Peggy Honey Harris. SRT, happy birthday.
All right. Hunchy.
So happy birthday, Miss Peggy Honey Harris, for styling and profiling that she always does. She is the Ric Flair of the women's side.
Woo.
So we want to make sure we give a happy birthday to her, and also a happy heavenly birthday to my grandmother on my mother's side, Miss Daisy Moore. Happy birthday, Grandma. Happy heavenly birthday for sure.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're gonna give a shout out to you two guys, man, for continuing to make SRT what it is. You made the flyer this week. I had the AI team to draw up some, and I was like, okay, that's all right. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I really appreciate that. Appreciate everybody for tuning in and continue to rock with the SRT crew, man. Yes, sir. We all good. Thanks for the tenants. Big Z said he'll be back Sunday, so see y'all soon.
Be safe on the road, Big Z.
Yeah, be safe on the road, Big Z.
Sure.
And thanks again for everybody continuing to support SRT, man. So I appreciate that for sure.
I'm glad you here, HO. You had your
Everything came back A-okay. Everything came back A-okay.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Look at the VP again. See, we got to watch him.
Exactly. She said thanks, but yeah, all good. But listen, Asa, don't try to slick out of here, and don't try to slick out of here without getting your birthday shout out too. Now, whoa.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Asa had a birthday. Was it last Monday? Monday before that?
The Monday about a week ago.
Yeah, about a week ago. So, man, come on, Ace. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, man. We could have had a party.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I think Miss Carlette and few the SRT family hit me up on Facebook. So
there you go. Absolutely. Yeah, so Miss Peggy Harris said thanks, and she said, woo! Yes, so that's a great one. All right, Coach, give me your shout outs, bro.
Shout out to you two guys as always for jumping in here and letting us have a little fun today. Shout out to everybody on the line who came here tonight with SRT and listen to us. Thank y'all for always showing up and showing out. Shout out to Red and Red from the Red and Rail Sports Show. And by the way, today is Rail's mama's birthday, Miss Sylvia Harris, Mama Harris. Today is her birthday today, so happy birthday to her. She's celebrating. Her son did her right as always. He always treat her well. And everybody celebrating her birthday or celebrating, happy birthday, and shout out to Bob.
Shout out to Bob. There you go. All right, Ace, so what you got?
You already know what it is, man. From left to right, right to left. HO Coach, always a good time. Appreciate you having me on. HO SRT family, y'all are always fun. Good times, the laughs, especially in the fun bag. Appreciate it. You can check me out on Monday, 7 to 9 p.m. Just go to DNA Sports Talk on all social media to get the links.
How you liking the hockey season thus far?
I haven't really gotten into it. I ain't gonna sit there and lie to you. Like I say, really, man, college football goes so deep now, it's throwing everything else off.
I'm disappointed. The Red Wings might not make playoffs. Boo. Boo.
I know they're doing some firing. They done fired a couple people done fired some Hall of Fame players.
Yeah, well, Patrick Waugh.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. Asa, VP say happy belated.
Thank you, sir.
VP, glad you made it back to the house after your extensive travels.
Yeah.
Hey,
VP,
HO.
safe out there.
The Hawks gonna have to try to get the second game of the two.
Yeah, I see.
They getting mollywopped right now.
Yeah, they not doing well. I'm concerned about them. I'm concerned about them going into the playoff. This is not the way you want to go into the playoff.
You still got time to make a controversial comeback.
Well, we'll see. All right, with that being said, this your main man H.O. from Bankhead. R.I.P. Moms and Pops, R.I.P. BC. For myself, Asa, Coach, D. Will, Deshaun, Hancock, and everybody who continues to rock with SRT. We'll holler at y'all next week. We SRT and we out. We're going to holler at y'all. Peace.